How's it going, guys? My eyes are still a little bit fucked up from yesterday, so thank God I don't have to do a picture-in-picture. I don't know why I thought it was such a good idea to do that with an LED flashlight, but my eyes kind of hurt, and I'm hoping I can sleep it off tonight. But this is a game from, I guess, a standard match from one of my streams. I forget which one it was, but it was a decent one. I was like, I have a couple of sabs lined up, so we might as well just toss this one your way. I think this is against someone named Supercroft, something like that. Pretty modest length match too, good for a Tuesday, so we'll go ahead and upload it. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with a Choice Banded Kajando, main Shao thing. Why am I still stuck on Japanese names? Everyone has this problem. Everyone that was playing back then anyway. But he protects to get his Toxic Orb up and scat out what I'm going to do. I decide to switch out because he does see that I have the hidden power. The only reason I would be going for it is if it's ice. So we make double switches. He goes out to Conkelder, and I decide, you know what, I can set up against this thing because it's not really going to do too much unless it starts bulking up. And he goes into a Celebi, and I'm like, don't know if I want to risk Ice Fangs on that. If he did want to do that bulk up war, you know, really early in the game, I would be okay. I would be good to handle that. But I don't want to stay in for Celebi, so I'm actually going to go ahead and switch out, go into my Chandelure, who will, it'll resist the grass. You know, I can threaten it off with dual stab as well, but he goes for the Perish Song on the off chance I do want to stay in. And I don't really see that on offensive Celebi, so it's a good thing to have in mind that he might be a little bit more defensive than I'm thinking he is. He goes out to Infernape. He had plenty of options here because I did threaten him out with both stabs. He did predict correctly that I would go for the Fire Blast over the Shadow Ball. Still does a really good amount to Infernape, and I think this is my choice Scarf one too. So both Fire Blast connect, Infernape is down, but because of the Perish Song, I'm definitely going to want to switch out after this turn to preserve my Scarfer. No hazards are up as well, so that's going to be nice. I really have no reason not to, I really have no reason to stay in, especially since he brings in an Empoleon. Some people were running these specially defensives, and I know I won't be able to OHKO anyway because, you know, not super effective and all that stuff. Gives him a free move, which I do not want. I do not enjoy that one bit. I'm forced to go for the high jump kick here to break the sub, and I'm thinking, all right, I should be good to take one hit if he's a more defensive set. And he goes for the Surf, and I'm like, okay, substitute, Surf, Empoleon. Surf probably won't take me out in one hit, and it does, which surprises me. I did not think main Shao was that frail, but now I know for next time. So at least the sub's down and he attacked me, so I'm actually able to go out into my Kyurem. Does a little bit of work this game, surprisingly. So I'm going to go for the Focus Blast since it is at 75%, and because the Surf took me out as opposed to him running Scald. He's running a more offensive set, and that is a Life Orb Kyurem anyway. You know, a Focus Blast should do a serious amount of damage, if not take it out. So goes into Conkelder at this point. I do not want to stay in because Fear and Mach Punch, etc., etc. I believe he predicts me switching out and goes for the bulk up, so he's a little bit more ahead of me on the setup, but I'm still really not too scared of Conkelder since, you know, I have a pretty good defense. But he does have the reliable recovery in the form of Drain Punch if he were to want to go for that to gain some health back once he gets a decent amount of bulk ups. Since I don't think I have any attack EVs at all, and I'm going to have to set up a lot if I want to do a decent amount of damage because he's getting defense boosts as well, and I am not. But I figure I'll just go for an Earthquake right here, see how much it does. Since we're at even defense and attack boosts, that's probably equal to about neutral, I want to say. So I kind of want to get one more Swords Dance up. I feel safe going for it since, you know, the worst he can probably do. Actually, what? I went for the EQ again? I probably went for the Earthquake, predicting another bulk up, and, you know, just get some damage before he does that. And then I think right here I'm good to go on another Swords Dance because of the recovery from Poison Heal. So, and also I know that a +2 bulk up Mach Punch is probably not going to kill me off from a low range that, the low range that Payback will bring me into. So I'll go for another Earthquake. Does even less. He got so much defense from that bulk up. And I'm a little scared at this point, but I know that if he does end up taking out Gliscor, I will have him low enough on range to the point where I can take him out with something else. So gonna go for the Earthquake again. The worst you can do is Drain Punch one of my switch-ins. Payback will take me out. I forget what I do to handle it, but I'm pretty sure I have something for Conkelder, especially at red health. So I do end up losing the battle in terms of these two, but you know, the war's not over yet. So I bring in my Chandelure because I know he can't Mach Punch it, and at yellow health I'm thinking even if he's max HP, max spec D, you know, that's a Shadow Ball, stab and all that. Chandelure's got some great stats for it, and should be able to take it out. So he goes into D-Knight. I want to break the multi-skill. I don't care with what, I just need to break it. I don't want him setting up. It'll also let me know what kind of set he is. Turns out he just goes for Earthquake, so I'm like, okay, maybe he's banded if he's doing that right off the bat. But I really had nothing to predict because Dragonite is just fairly unpredictable this generation. But I broke the multi-scale, which means that Kyurem is good to go, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I can Ice Beam the rest of his team for the win. So he's going to switch out into Celebi, which is Ice Weak. He has Dragonite, which is Quad Weak to Ice, and then I think he has Gliscor, which is Quad Weak to Ice as well. You know, what a coincidence. So Kyurem doing work. I think killing off the rest of his team thanks to, you know, speed and such. I don't know what kind of Celebi he was, but he might have had a chance. Actually, no, he really didn't have any chance. I don't think anything Celebi has can OHKO Kyurem unless... No, not even HP fighting, thinking about it. But I don't know why he didn't go for the E-Speed right there, just to try to get some damage, you know, fish for a crit, whatever. But Gliscor comes in, just going to take that with an Ice Beam as well. You know, protecting is going to be kind of in vain at this point. So... do a little bit of cleaning up. I think that leaves me with the 3-0 or 2-0 or something like that. I gotta give a quick check here, but I thought it was a fun game. You know, good way to Tuesday and shit. I don't think I used Tentacruel. I didn't use my Metagross. So yeah, 3-0. Anyways, I have a special treat coming up for you guys after this. Those of you that have heard me talking about it in the stream, you know, you'll be pretty pleased to see this in your sub boxes as well. But if you enjoyed this game, you know, short game, but you're welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I am probably going to take today to screen record some more games, record Penumbra like I was talking about yesterday. Just get some more videos, you know, going. Next batch of salves, good to go for you guys. And with that, I will see you tomorrow.